Hey y'all, it's me again. Excuse my roommate's part of the room. But anyways, this video was going to mainly be about the upcoming KISS and Def Leppard tour. But if you follow me on Twitter, you've seen that I've been playing with a hornet's nest. Um, Me and Gene Simmons have been arguing on Twitter, and we all know how that goes. Because when you argue with Gene, you have to argue with the KISS Army. And so I guess I'm committing treason because I am part of the KISS Army. So therefore, um, I kind of understand why people don't really like the KISS Army too much. Because as a member, I've done a little bit of arguing with people as well. But anyways, it's ridiculous. Like, my phone's been blowing up all day. My phone's about to die. I still have another class to go to, so I'm really just overwhelmed with this huge argument. But anyways, yesterday KISS and Def Leppard announced that they were going to tour together this summer. My initial reaction was, "Oh, I can't wait to go see this." But then I said, "Hold up." I said I was going to boycott the 40th anniversary tour because of the fact that I didn't like the way that the whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing went down. But then again, sat back and I thought, there's only one 40th anniversary tour. Def Leppard is a great band as well. They're coming to town. It'll be one of my friends' first time seeing. It would be both of my friends' first time seeing KISS live. And so it's going to be a real special thing. So I felt that I need to, just let the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing go and just go and check and go to the show. So I'm going to be there. But the MC calls it the hottest show of the summer. I'm sorry, but it's not the hottest show of the summer. The hottest show of the summer is that Motley Crue and Alice Cooper show, which I'll be going to as well. But don't even and I am from North Carolina, so I'm going to be at Carolina Rebellion with Avenged Sevenfold headlining, and with Kid Rock headlining on the second day, with Rob Zombie and Motorhead and Black Label Society and Alter Bridge and Hell Yeah. So I mean, it's Stain 311. So of course I'm excited about that too, which I'm gonna be at. So I don't really believe that this is going to be the hottest show of the summer, but I will be there as a huge KISS fan and to celebrate their 40th anniversary. And it's just to be able to say that I was there is good enough for me. Now to this argument with Gene Simmons, he has been saying some bad things about rap as a genre. But if you know me, you know I don't really listen to rap. So he felt that no rap artist should be inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. My argument was, what about Run DMC? Because technically Run DMC, I don't even think they call their own selves rap, honestly. Run DMC, as many of you know, they are known in the rock community for doing that one song with Aerosmith. But that one song with Aerosmith came years after the fact that they've done albums and albums and albums of them rapping over rock and roll music, not covered, their original, made in studio, their selves music. Not just saying, Aerosmith, let's do this song together. No, they didn't take Ozzy Osbourne's music like other rap artists have done, including Tupac. They didn't do that. They made their own music and rapped to it. Gene Simmons' argument was that's not rock and roll. My argument is, then what the hell is rock and roll? If that's not rock and roll, then what is? And then the argument of, oh, it's two distinct crowds. What's the difference? I told Gene Simmons myself, I go to see KISS every time they come around, but I also listen to Run DMC. So what's the difference between me and you? And all he could say back to that was, "That's terrific, really." But anyways, then then Kiss Army just started bombarding me, and they're telling me that, my credibility is going down the drain. And I'm like, well, how's my credibility going down the drain? Because rap should have its own rock Hall of Fame. I said, okay, well, you want to play that card? Okay, well, let's say Aerosmith shouldn't go in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Well, why not? They did a song with Run DMC, but their whole career is based off of rock music, right? And I said, so was Run DMC's. Run DMC's whole rap career was made off of rock and roll songs. That's my point. I mean, there's no difference between Aerosmith and Run DMC. Okay, the difference, if you want to point out the major difference, one crowd is predominantly black, the other crowd is predominantly white. That's the only difference. And so then this rapper, he comes on there and he tags me and Gene Simmons in a tweet, and he's just like, tell me if I'm a rapper or a rocker. And he plays his guitar, and of course, you can't tell the difference. You would have known he was a rapper unless you looked at his profile on YouTube and found out that he was a rapper. Things like that, that's one reason that people don't get behind KISS or rock and roll in general, because we turn down our noses at other people's genres. Granted, I am one of those that turn down my nose at rap, but I don't disrespect it. It's just not my cup of tea. Like, my mother asked me, she doesn't understand how I can listen to rock and roll. Well, I said, well, I can't relate to having a gold watch or a gold chain. I can't relate to selling drugs or whatever else, I don't have gold on my watch. I don't have gold on my chain. I can relate to songs like Amaryllis. I can relate to, for KISS, Rock and Roll All Night. I can relate to that. I can relate to Deuce. I can relate to Love Gun. I can relate to these types of songs. I just can't relate to the things that rap music talks about. So if those KISS Army fans would have said that, I could understand. But the fact that they said, oh, two distinct crowds, what does that mean? Please explain to me, what exactly does that mean? So, I mean, this argument is still going on right now as I'm filming this, but it's just unbelievable to me that people could be so blindsided and, narrow-minded when it comes to things like this. This is why rock and roll doesn't have a legit following like it used to have, because you try to narrow it down and be like, this is the only definition of rock and roll. Rock and roll can only be this type of a thing. But what's the definition? Guys up there with strapped on guitars and drums behind them? I mean, what's rock and roll? Guys that just sing the whole time? I mean, as a KISS fan, well, let me show you. As a KISS fan, yes, okay, I know I have Tommy and Eric on my shirt. So your original KISS Army fans, please relax, okay? Yes, I have Eric and Tommy on my shirt. That's because they were the ones that were playing at the show that I went to, okay? And I always get a t-shirt from a concert. So that's the reason why, okay? Please do not kill me over that. Okay, I have on my KISS shirt. I'm just as big as a KISS fan as anybody else. But my thing is, I listen to every type of music, but I don't bash it, I don't disrespect it. If the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame was strictly rock and roll, I would be fine with you saying, okay, Run DMC doesn't deserve to be in. But since they are in there, and since the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame isn't just rock and roll, then I will argue that. I will argue that Run DMC belongs in there. Because I understand, oh, they only popular because they did something with Aerosmith. No. They were the biggest rap act in the world, which used and they were the only rap act at the time using rock and roll type music, rock and roll themed music. Okay, Aerosmith was the biggest rock band in the world at the time. Okay, somebody got a bright idea. Hey, let's put these two together and see what happened. And you tamper around with things, and sometimes you strike gold, and it was gold. But it's not fair to say that, you know, okay, from the rap perspective, they feel that Run DMC rejuvenated Aerosmith's career. The people on the rock and roll side of it says that Aerosmith made Run DMC's career. Both of those are false. Why can't it just be they did something together that turned out to be extraordinary? That's the only thing about it. People are just killing me when it comes to this subject. But anyways, I'm just gonna go because it's been 11 minutes already, so I'm just through. I'm done. I'm done. I'll talk to you all later. Looking forward to KISS and Def Leppard. I'm also looking forward to Crew and Alice Cooper. I'm done. All right. Y'all have a good day.